Okay, yeah, I see the first likes. Hello everyone. Yay! Welcome, welcome to my channel. Look where I am. Hey, guess where it is. Hey, hello everyone. So glad to see you. Hi Egypt. Hey, what time is it now in your country? Oh, I'm sorry. I get so many comments. I sometimes miss them. Hey, Florida. Hey. Hello. Guess where I am right now? Hi from Poland. Hi, India. Look how sunny it is. 9 p.m. Oh, perfect. Perfect time for live streaming. Yeah. Hey. 12:30 a.m. in India, Turkey, Kazakhstan. Yes, this is the Silicon Valley, as you might have guessed from the name of this live stream. And behind me, I don't know if you can see it, there's this building behind me, and this is Google office, and I'm sitting in Starbucks, close to the Google office, and I'm working. And this is like a Silicon Valley setup, because everybody is working from cafeterias, because a lot of startups have like 1 or 2 people, they don't rent an office and they just work from cafes. So for me, it's the first time experience like this year. I just had a meeting with our investor from Google, and I decided to spend some time here. Oh yeah, creepy guy sitting behind me. I think he thinks that I'm creepy. Also guys, let me know, we just talked with this guy from Google, and he said the big trend right now on YouTube is donating during the live stream. Let me know if you even see this option, because I don't know. Yeah, I don't see any option of donating, but he said it's like taking off like crazy on YouTube. Thank you. Oh, you're waiting for live chat. Thanks a lot. Yeah, I was meant to do it last weekend, but I'm so busy right now because we are launching a new service which will allow you to instantly connect with a native speaker and practice your English, and there's a lot of work behind it. So yeah, I'm in the Silicon Valley, California. It's 1 hour on train from San Francisco, $6. I've never studied in Italy, sorry. I can tell you anything about education in the States or Canada or maybe Great Britain, but not... Yeah, no donation option, Thomas says. I also don't see a donation option, though I've connected it to my channel. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, I'll need to find it. To find out, to think about escaping from Russian accent as well as I do. Yeah, I'm trying. So I'm working on my accent. It's a lot of work. But yeah, I'm trying my best. Oh, somebody sees the donation option. Cool. Okay. Thank you. My cousin's husband works. Yeah, so your cousin's husband is very close to me right now. There is a video how to get into Harvard. There is this one video on my channel. Information about the assistantship in the USA. So the assistantship thing is when you work on campus and you receive, normally you would receive like full financial assistance for your tuition, and you will get some stipend to live on campus. In my case, when I got an assistantship to do an MBA in Florida, they provided me with full tuition waiver and $6,000 a year as a stipend. My brother works in Google Silicon Valley. Cool. So yeah, and I think this is the most viable financial aid for international students, because scholarships are harder to get, and assistantships are relatively, they're not easy, but they're easier than scholarships, because for an assistantship you just need to, have high TOEFL and high grades, but because you're working on campus, you're actually giving back to a university, it makes it easier for a university to provide you with a full financial assistance. So if you're looking for a university with full financial aid, I would definitely recommend you guys to pay attention to universities who provide assistantships for international students. Academics matters in MBA a lot. Yeah, they do. this is your first visit to this place. No, it's actually the second visit to this place. Because the first time I've been here, I actually met with the exact same investor, and this is the first meeting, and this one, he decided to invest. But I was studying abroad in a country that's not your own. It's okay, it's okay to get bachelor's in your country and then travel to the States to do masters. And the best thing in the States is that you can actually change the subject that you're studying. So, for example, I did bachelor's in economics, and if I come to the States and I want to do masters in psychology, I could do that, or masters in digital marketing, which is pretty related, but still. Or I could do masters in design, industrial design. So I love the States for this thing. Like, I wanted to study in Germany, but in Germany they would not allow you to change the subject that you're studying. And in the United States they're pretty okay with it. So yeah, you can definitely change. Yeah, look how green everything. The tuition fees really depends. So you can find a university that would charge you like, where I went, like where I applied, Johns Hopkins was like $60,000 a year, but there are universities where you pay just $20,000 for everything. Yeah, I'm working in my own startup called linguatrip.com, which I founded here in Mountain And when we first came to the States, we came to Mountain That's why I'm like, feels like home. I'm 14. What should I do to be accepted into MIT? You should learn English, and you should study maths a lot, because MIT is really a scientific, like mathematical engineering university. Accommodation costs, it really depends on the state that you're going to. So for example, if we talk about California, you would need like $35,000 a year to live here. If we talk about Florida, and if we're talking about a city which is like small, not Miami, or like maybe Tampa, you would need $11,000 a year. So I do live streams in Russian as well, on Thursdays, 10 a.m. California time, on a different channel. And yeah, I wanted to apologize, guys. I just by accident, I downloaded a Russian video on this channel today. And then in the morning I woke up and I saw like 50 comments and 1,000 people who watched it. I was like, oh my God. I was like, no, I'm so sorry. Because yesterday when I was uploading it, I was like 100% sure it was my Russian channel. And then when I looked at my Russian channel and I didn't see the video, I was like, wow, YouTube has this bug. And then I realized I had this bug. I didn't switch the accounts. Yeah, very beautiful blue sky. Oh yeah, this is the valley, right? This is the difference between the valley and San Francisco. It's always warm here. And there are financial aid for for masters. Yes, there is financial aid. You just need to show the university that you are different, that you're worth giving you financial aid. What programs do you suggest for a person graduated in economics? You can do economics as well. You can do PhD in economics. You can do another master's in economics. You can do as many masters as you want to. There is no like this thing that you only do one master's in your life. How to get a student visa? You need an I-20 letter from your university confirming that you're accepted, confirming that they've checked that you have enough finance to get admitted. And yeah, that's how it works. Is this citizenship very hard to get for international master students? It is hard. I wouldn't say everybody gets it. I got it from the University of Florida. So the key here is to find a university that is really generous, that gives assistantships to international students. Studying in countries that don't speak your native language. Advice. First advice, learn the language. Like, there couldn't be any other advice. Travel to that country first for 2 weeks, take a language course. The same thing that I did like with English speaking countries. I first went to a language school. That's, by the way, why I invented linguatrip.com. Choose a language school there, go there for 2 weeks, get acquainted with the culture, meet people, go to the university that you want to go to and explore the campus. Please say hi, Nikhil. Hi, Nikhil. Do you speak the same level when you take? Yeah, I spoke almost the same. My accent was British though. When I was taking TOEFL, I tried to convert to American because I knew like TOEFL is an American exam where you need to speak with an American accent, but that was pretty hard. can I get in a business school without work experience? Oh yeah, you know what? I was on this Harvard MBA meeting, and what they said is like they're getting more and more people who just graduated, who just did their bachelor's degree, applying to Harvard MBA program, and yes, they do accept that. Hey, what up? Do you know Russian language? Of course. Russian is my native language. Hi from India. Hello. Yeah, I actually have a Russian channel if you guys speak Russian. Do you broadcasting from Starbucks? Yes, this is very close to Computer History Museum. The Computer History Museum is there. And this is where we had a demo day when we were at 500 Startups with the company LinguaTrip. And this is where we got our first, no, like not the first, but one of our first investors. We met them in the Computer History Museum. Thanks a lot to 500 Startups. Hello from Uzbekistan. Hi. I just love the background. I just adore it. Oh my god, green trees. And it has been snowing in my hometown St. Petersburg today. My mom sent me a picture like with the snow. And she was like, is this winter gonna end? I'm like, no, come to San Francisco. Competition is too high to yeah, I know, competition is really high. That's why you need to look at the universities as well. Like if you feel that your GMAT is low, your GRE is low, look at the universities that have a little lower ranking. Like for example, when I looked at the universities, I also picked up university, it's Tampa University. And if you look at the rankings, like number 100. But I wrote to the admissions committee and they confirmed that they have financial aid for international students. And they also confirmed that their average GMAT was 640 and my GMAT was 700. And I was like, okay, so I'm gonna be a little better than the average applicant to this university and I might have better chance of receiving financial aid. And this is how you should do it. You should go out there and research the universities. There are 3,000 universities in the United States, but you need to go through the ones that you like and assess your chances of getting accepted, assess your chances of getting financial aid. Hi from Brazil. What about the passion? If you're passionate about some studies. Passion is something that you can show in your motivation letter. Like, why do you want to study? Why do you want to go to this particular university? And this is what motivation letter is for. But this is only 30% of your application. Like from my point of view, motivation letter, 30% of your application. Another 30% of your application is your GPA and your employment and study history. And another 30% is your standardized test scores, GMAT, TOEFL, GRE, whatever the university requires. And another 10% are recommendation letters. Hi, okay. So yeah, pay attention to all of the aspects. They're all really important. What do you want to become in the end? I think I'm an entrepreneur and I want to stay entrepreneur. Oh, wow, so many. Hey, I just recognized, yes, the movie at the Century Cinemas are really close. The thing, guys, I live in San Francisco and this place is like 1 hour drive from my place. And I'm just so happy I'm spending my Friday here with you and my laptop and, with the sun. And with the people around me. How does school work in the USA? So here kids start school when they're 5 and they finish when they're 18. There was something in German about the weather. The weather is pretty good. Look at that. Beautiful, right? Isn't that amazing? What's the cheaper university that you recommend? Look at San Jose University, which is here. It's pretty cheap. Why did you choose USA other than Russia? I studied in Russia. I got my first education in Russia, specialist. And so it's like bachelor's plus master's in mathematics and economics. It's just because I'm running my startup. And it's not the US, it's the Silicon Valley. I think this is the best place to get connected with the most inspirational people. And I was just talking to an investor who loaded me with a lot of energy to do another new project within LinguaTrip within learning languages. So because this is happening right now and this helps me become better entrepreneur, I really want to stay here. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying this live stream, please like it so I know that it's useful. And sorry, I missed the question about Harvard. If you could repeat it, that would be great. And And yeah, thank you. I see the likes. Now I see them. 74 likes, 81 likes. Yay! Thank you. Um, does having your own startup make an application better? I don't know. Like for me, it worked for lower ranking universities, but I feel that you wouldn't impress Stanford, for example, by having a startup. If you have a successful startup, like a really good startup, making a lot of money, yes. I've seen some Stanford MBAs having a really cool startup or like raising millions for this startup. So, but this is like they pay more attention to you being successful. Just having something doesn't mean you're successful. Do you wear braces? Do you want to see them? My braces are actually behind, so they're not braces, they're retainers. I used to have braces, and they're there behind my lower teeth. What is the best way to learn languages? Travel to a country where the language is spoken. Is it too late to apply as a transfer? Depends on a university. Like if a university has a rolling admission process, which means they accept you as late as like 1 month prior to the beginning of studies, you can try. But if it's a university that had its application deadline in March, then probably not. So there are some chances if you have your TOEFL with you. Yeah, Silicon Valley University, good advice. What time is it in the Silicon Valley? 12:30. How much? Is it possible to get a full scholarship as a transfer? Yes, it is possible. Again, the same conditions as applying as a freshman. Show that you're not an average student, that you're like in top 10% of the application class. And for example, MIT just announced that they've accepted, I think like 20 transfer students with full financial aid. And all of those students had something particular about them, like winning an Olympiad in maths or something like that. So again, I also thought that I'm not special. Like when I was applying for American University, I'm like, what is special about me? And but I highlighted my background. So being international in the States is actually an advantage because it brings a mixture to a class. It brings new experience. So highlight that you're international, highlight your experience in, like I had experience of running a company for 4 years when I applied for MBA. I highlighted that. I highlighted my international travels. What else? Like I had good GMAT. But you know my story, right? You can watch a video how to get into American universities for free. And I tell my story. Can a person work in the US while he's pursuing some education program? Yes, as a student on F1 visa, I think you're allowed to work 20 hours a week on campus and 40 hours a week during summer. As a freshman, how far is the Google headquarters? It's like 1 minute walk. It's there. Literally, this building is Google headquarters. It's actually so big, like it's huge. You need a car to get from one building to another. Do you know about OPT? Yes, OPT is an optional practical training. It's something that you're given by an American government, like a chance to practice the knowledge that you've gotten from your degree. And it can be as small as 1 year. So if you studied economics, for example, it's 1 year OPT. If you did a STEM subject like science, technology, engineering, maths, one of these, you get 3 years of work permit to practice in the States. Yep, maths. So you get 3, right? Night and following. Hi from Ukraine. When are you coming to India? When you guys invite me. How do you keep yourself motivated? It's like a big topic. Like what motivates me right now, 2 days ago somebody said language was doing great. Thank you. So yeah, I listened to a talk by Tim Ferriss, and he was talking a lot about motivation and not giving up and praising yourself every morning, saying to yourself that you're great, you're doing great, you don't have to worry about things. Yeah. What inspires me is that actually I'm doing things that are changing the world. I think like changing the market, the study abroad market with LinguaTrip, automating a lot of processes in it. Because before LinguaTrip, in order to book a language school, you had to go to an agency, sign a lot of forms. Right now, you just go online, see all of the schools, book them in a couple of clicks. And this is what really inspires me, that I'm changing something that is old-fashioned, and I'm changing it in a way that I love it. You're simple, thank you. Does it really help and get a good GMAT score? As I said, like, it's very important for getting financial aid. Some universities even say, like, we only will consider you for financial aid if you have GMAT over 700. So anything over 700 is pretty good. Yep. How old are you? I am 27. What inspires you in your life? Yeah, as I said, like, doing new things, creating new things. 700 is a great score on GMAT. LinguaTrip is so good source. Thank you so much. Real Madrid or Barcelona? I don't know. Yeah, I'm 27. I just can you show 360? Yay, I get. I just enjoy the green things. Have you ever been in France? Yeah, I've been to France in, like 8 times. I love Nice, I love Monaco. This is like my favorite place in Europe, so I've been there a lot. You have plans to expand your company in Asia? Yeah, we actually have a lot of clients from Asia. China is pretty active, Singapore is pretty active, Malaysia, Vietnam. We're not super big there right now, but we're getting students, which is cool. Yeah, the plan is to conquer the world, of course. I don't know, like, yeah, we're doing our best. We're trying to be as international as we can. Who's beeping? Uber. Hi from Moscow. How to enter the bachelor with a low GPA? You can find a low-ranking university that doesn't have a lot of like a high requirement for your GPA. You encouraged me to take the TOEFL. Thank you. How can we get in touch with you? So guys, I don't really do a lot of like personal things. I do personal consultations, and you can book one linguatrip.com/consult. But the thing is, it is fully booked till May 5th. So if you want to speak to me, I think the earliest would be May 5th or May 7th. Du bist schön, danke. Your suggestion are encouraging. Thank you for that. Thank you. Do you like Greece? I've been to an island called Thassos. Oh guys, I'm sorry, I'm missing the questions. There's so many. Hi from Kazakhstan. Can anyone study in the USA for free from India? Of course. I've seen a lot of Indian students who are getting full financial aid. Like, the best shot you have is apply for a PhD. PhD programs in the States, they last for 4 years. They require a lot of work from you, like real research. But in 95% of the cases, they actually give you full financial aid, which means your tuition is free, and then you get like a small stipend to cover your accommodation and like living costs. And I haven't seen any PhD student who is paying for his education himself. So I think it's really important. And it's really important to consider PhD. But it's 4 years education. It's very scientific. GMAT is sufficient to get into Harvard. No, if we're talking about top universities, GMAT alone is, as I said, just 30% of your application. Harvard, Stanford, MIT are looking for something unique. So they're looking for a unique background, they're looking for unique experiences that you can show them. So when we're talking about top universities, there's this full approach of writing an amazing motivation letter, showing great resume. What are you talking about? I'm talking about admissions to American universities. I get a lot of questions about those, so I'm like answering them. Again, guys, if you're enjoying the live stream, don't forget to like, because I see like 310 people watching and only 133 likes, which makes me which makes me wonder whether the rest are not enjoying the live stream. GMAT score 750 KPMG. Oh yeah, that is like a perfect background for an MBA program. No, I'm not a vegetarian, I eat everything. We're here to see your face. Okay. I need to 157 like 164 likes. Green phone. Okay. Why USA in Russia? Again, I said like why USA because this is the best climate for entrepreneurs. No, I mean like cultural climate. No, like well, the climate is also great. Okay, guys. I think I'm gonna finish now because I'm gonna leave this live stream on this channel, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel, to like this live stream, and I'm gonna do them more often. And for the next one, prepare your questions. I'm gonna answer them online, and I really hope to see you soon in the next videos. Bye bye.